Hello. I know it's been a long time, but first, today is Sunday, July 21st, 2013, and I thought I would make an update on what has been going on with me over the last couple months since I know that I have not updated in a while. So, this is my little update video. First, as you can see, yes, we are in a new place. And yes, that is a fireplace over there. It's awesome. My boyfriend and I moved out literally 5 days ago. Yeah, it's about around 5 days ago. And so far, we love being away from his father. I mean, the man was difficult to live with, and we all knew that. But I didn't realize just how difficult until I was away from him. So it's nice having our own little area to do whatever we want when we want, type of thing. Even though with his new work schedule, yes, he has a new work schedule. He does not work 12-hour shifts anymore, which is fantastic because he's not so cranky or tired, and we can actually eat dinner at a reasonable time now. He comes home at 4 instead of 8, and he does have to get up and leave at 5:30 though. That's not the best, but hey, 8-hour shifts are way better than the 12 he had before, let me tell you. Other than that, what has been going on? Well, I tried to start a garden and my health did not let me do it. And then we knew that we were going to be moving soon, so we spent most of the summer looking for places to move, and then we found this place, but we had to wait a month because the people were still living here. So we actually got the place and we didn't get to see the actual apartment before we signed the paperwork, which is a little bit disappointing because they ruined my garden. We have a patio. Let me see if I can. We have a patio out here. Yes. But as you can see, they sprayed weed killer over everything. Grass doesn't even grow out there. The only thing that's out there right now is some sort of fungus. Yeah, I'm not too happy with that. I don't know how I'm going to do an organic garden in soil that is full of chemicals, so was not happy about the state of the garden, or that they didn't bother to actually remove any of the dead plants that they killed, and that there are huge gaps all along, the garden wall, the privacy fence. The privacy fence actually is taller than I am, and I'm about 5'6" or so, so it's almost 6 feet, but not quite, just under. So that'll give you a little bit of a idea of how tall it is. But I cannot wait for that to be cleaned up. And my whole thing is that I have to finish the inside of the house before I can start on the outside. I've already made the promise to Justin over that because otherwise, my energy would be scattered and nothing would ever be done, and it's not good. Not good at all. I have a tendency to procrastinate when I don't have, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm drawing a blank. When I don't want it enough or have the motivation or something like that. So I want to do that yard. So that yard has to wait, and it will get me through the rest of the house faster. So I'm manipulating myself in that aspect. What else has happened? Well, other than us moving and Justin getting a different work schedule, not too much. Not too much. I was doing yoga, and I actually stopped doing that after I helped my sister move because I was too sore. And then I got lazy and just never picked it up again, so that's completely my fault. And I do plan on doing that. But we've only been here for a couple days. I'm super excited about this. We don't have a table yet, but we will. We're looking. Just haven't found the right table, the right chairs yet. We actually bought the furniture that you see behind us from Abby Ann's, an antique store in the Akron area. We also got a frame for the bed, and which they kind of screwed us over on because they were supposed to give us a queen size that had supports in the middle, and they gave us a full size that didn't have any support in the center. So all sales are final. We can't take it back. Now we're out $50, and we still don't have the bed off the ground. So we're gonna have to figure something out about that, but it's not like we have a headboard anyway. And the box spring that we bought from Abby Ann's actually is really good. We've both slept a lot better on that bed, I'll tell you that much. I didn't realize just how bad the bed was before. Yeah, I am finding that a lot of the stuff that we had before just does not fit here. And a good example is, let me see, can I get it this way? Yes, this lamp right there, yes, awesome lamp. I love that lamp. It's been with me for quite a while. I do grow a little bit of I do grow fond of my possessions, sometimes too much so. I can get a little bit too materialistic, but that is a really good lamp. I like it because it has a ceiling light, which lights up the whole room. It's like a floodlight. Then it has a smaller one where you can put a dimmer bulb, and it's perfect for reading. The problem with that is that this room is pretty much well lit as it is. And in the bedroom, I'd like to move in the bedroom, but Justin refuses to have any light on there at all when he plays games. So I don't understand that. Why would you want to play games in the complete, absolute darkness? So depressing. I'd fall asleep. But I'll probably end up moving it in there, and if not, then it might go in a closet, or I might just give it away. I don't know yet. But then there's things that we bought that we ended up not needing. Like I bought a standard size silverware divider. Yeah. Our drawers are like 6 inches wide. Less once you get between, 6 inches from the outside, including how thick the wood is. They're really narrow. They're really long. So we haven't found anything that actually fits that yet. We came close. We almost bought it, but I didn't measure it. I'm glad I didn't, because when I came home and I actually did measure, it was 2 inches too wide for ours, and we would have been out more money for it. So cleaning this place is pretty easy at the moment, but I still have some boxes that I have not gone through yet. And it seems that I'm missing half my Tupperware about. Yeah, I got a bunch of lids and no bottoms, so we'll have to track that down, maybe do a scavenger hunt at his dad's house and see if we left anything there. It does have central air, which is nice in one way, not nice in another. It's nice because it'll stay consistently at a temperature we set it, and it's not humid in here. It's great and everything, but we can't actually open the doors because turning it off and on frequently actually runs the bill up higher than if you just keep it at a level place. So that is not so great. We'll probably turn it off in the fall, which I count fall starting on the August 1st, but I don't think we'll turn it off on August 1st because it tends to be really hot in Ohio up until the end of August, maybe around October. Some years more hot than others, it depends. But yeah, this is my little house. I will take you through a tour. I think you can see it right now, but I have my altar set up over there. I'll do a separate altar update video on that. I like how I have it set up. I haven't put any seasonal pictures in yet. I actually plan to draw my own and then put them in there just because I can. Gives me something to do. Other than that, a couple other personal things. Okay, helped my sister move. That was fun. I'm glad she got out. She is a dental assistant, moved in with her boyfriend. First time she's living away from home. Really proud of her for that. Super proud of her. My other little sister, not so proud of her. She's hanging out with a girl that just drags her down, that gets her in all kinds of trouble. But she's BFF forever, friends forever with this girl. And I can't really blame her because I had several friends like that when I was her age. And I'm not there in the Parma area, so I can't exactly, be there and run this girl off like I'd like to. I mean, she lives across the street from her, and her mother does nothing. Her mother and grandmother, she lives with them, does absolutely nothing to prevent this girl from coming around her. They pretty much let her do whatever the heck she wants as long as she goes to school. Doesn't make trouble. Well, she makes trouble. They just don't know about it most of the time. And when they do find out about it, she gets put on probation. Like when she was with the kids who caught my old apartment building, The one I used to live in Parma, the first one, oh my gosh. Her and her friends went over there to they had a little park on the side of the building, and they blew up a vending machine. So now my sister is on probation for that. She says she didn't have any part in it, she was just with the kid to do it. Well, something that Justin's dad said rings really true. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. That's really pretty accurate. I mean, like attracts like, and you become like the people you surround yourself with. It happens. It just does. So her hanging out with this girl really bothers me, but there's not much I can really do about it. I've already told her I don't like the girl. No one really likes her. But, the more you tell her that, the more she wants to be friends with her. She becomes exotic and dangerous or something. I don't know. Other than that, my dad was actually diagnosed with cancer. So that's been fun. He's got throat cancer. He was actually an addict, went through rehab, and actually was sober and good, and then he found out he had cancer, and it turns out all the drugs he did kept him so relaxed that he didn't notice the lump in his throat. So he recently went through surgery where they removed that part and his esophagus and took his stomach and stretched it up to form the part of the esophagus that they removed. And he's in the ICU at the moment because it only happened a couple days ago, and he's had a relapse, which is why he's still in the ICU, or rather he was out and then he went back in. So yeah, that's been fun. I need to do a little healing ritual on that, but haven't really done it yet. They're not keeping me informed like they said they would, so I get a lot of this information a day or two late, of course, from people who really shouldn't be the ones updating me on this. My family should be updating me on this. I can't be everywhere at one time. I keep telling them, but I'll have to go out there maybe this week, maybe next week, and spend some time with them, but that costs money. We just moved, we're broke. We still got to get things for the apartment that we don't have. I mean, we can only do so much. I can only do so much. I can't drive. I'm an epileptic, so I can't go there myself. I don't have a car. It's illegal for me to even try, and my health is nowhere near good enough to attempt it. So, that's my life as of lately. Other than that, my head's in a pretty good place. I'm pretty content. So, yeah. All in all, pretty good. Except for, little family issues. I really need to get somewhere and, wax my eyebrows because they're getting pretty bushy, right in here. Well, no, I'm just rattling, so. Alright, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.